Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved and most loved Star Wars Dad, Nooch2Gud. It's good to see everybody today. A lot of things going on today. I want to do some more Secrets and Shadows min-maxing. I want to set up my Grand Arena defenses, but with the game was kind of wonky earlier. Like, it was in and out, in and out, and in and out, and it kept kicking me out and I was like, I don't even know if this is going to work. So I didn't want to advertise those things and then not be able to do them. So it's going to be kind of maybe a weird setup here for us today, because I just didn't. I mean, Secrets and Shadows usually would be something to get a lot of views, but I just didn't want to, like, if it didn't work, it's like, what am I doing here? Let's try that out first. Let's see if it's working here first. So ban Big Ninja. So we are ahead of where we were last time with our Phoenix. Last time our Phoenix were Gear 10, Gear 10, Gear 10, Gear 9, and Gear 9. Now they're all one level up, so let's go ahead and take a shot at this Mythic tier and see if it goes better for us. By the way, I'm definitely gonna, if this works, I really want to see if it works or not. We're gonna talk about how I'm prepping all my rosters for Grand Arena. Let's say hello to some of our High Council and Masters members. We got Durzo, we got the great one here on the High Council. Normally I'd salute you right now, but I got things to do. I got things to do and people to place and things to play. Something. You know what I'm saying. Everybody knows what I'm saying here. All right, this already looks like it's going better than last time, just with a few extra gear levels. This was taking me forever last time. We've also got some Masters members here. I know that, let's see here. Matthew Anderson. Mr. Anderson is a Masters member.
Master.
Don't like that. I should have saved my cleanse for this level. I don't like that at all. Yikes. Maul coming out big time strong there. And just a reminder for the record is we are trying to get this Phoenix team to where they can just automatically do challenge tier through challenge tier 1 every single time. I gotta get these cleanses done here. We're definitely doing a lot more damage. A lot more damage. You just have to get the Annihilate is just an RNG. If you play it 10 times, it'll happen once. So it's just, yeah, it's just an RNG. It'll happen eventually, but it takes some time. It takes some time for sure. So 3 stars on this. 3 stars on the Phoenix in general is just harder to get. There's just no getting around it. Okay, next. All right, and I got stuff to get through. So if the game's working, we'll keep going with this stuff. I just wasn't sure. Literally, like about 2.5, 3 hours ago, every time I clicked anything, it was just kicking me out. It was like, so I didn't want to like, you know, say we're doing something when we may not have the opportunity to do it. I can come back to that armor shred. Alright, once we get Dooku down, it's time to start reducing our specials. He's not down yet. Now he is, okay. Now let's start going with our basics. We want to get Hera going first here. I don't really need the taunt. And we can't stun Sidious, so let's go and do this. I do need to daze him. I do need to stagger him. I got Sabine up first. Maybe she doesn't have much turn meter though. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens here. This is gonna suck. Oh, he went basic. Armor shred. Taunt, and then we'll throw this onto Chopper. Oh, that went pretty well. That went pretty darn well. Okay, a few extra little gear levels here, and we're through the mythic tier so far. Anyway. Carson, I don't know what you're talking about. July was free roster review month. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, there's that. Let's get over here. What a basic. Ah, man. Okay. Fine. Okay, so we're good here so far. You know, just one extra gear level on everybody is making a tremendous difference. Then the big question will be, like it was just mentioned a moment ago, is can we get like Nihilus not to open with, you know, Annihilate? And if we can't, then we're screwed. Well, I guess the answer would be yes. Stack Attack has made it! I mean, from a certain point of view, the answer is yes.
I must have revenge.
From a certain point of view? Yeah, from a certain point of view, Luke. You're going to find that many of the truths we cling to, something from a certain different point of view, or different and something. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're on tier 6. There's that. Is a Zeta on Kanan good? Oh yeah, it's good. Why don't you read it and see what it does? J-Lo, what's happening? Verdict on educational GAC stream is if we can play GAC tonight, we're gonna do we're gonna start doing the educational GAC streams where we talk about what can go right, what can go wrong, why we're using certain counters. You know, we always go in and do stuff and we don't really talk about why we're doing it or consider why we're doing it. So that's the plan with Grand Arena going forward. If we can play today and the game doesn't, you know, start messing up here at some point, then we will start with more in-depth Grand Arena coverage here on the channel. Trying to save some specials now. Give me that assist. No, okay. Who do I want to go first? I don't think I can get out of... I think that no matter what you do, you cannot get ahead of Nihilus. And the... whatchamajigger, the ability here... Okay, what's gonna happen? He didn't do it! Now the question is, can we get around to him before he does it again? Or can I... Nope. Nope. The answer is nope. Well, he didn't do it, but it didn't help. I wanted to get... I can never remember what it's called. This. Well, he uses cooldown thing. So I still think we'll probably get through this here. Okay, you're gone. Now it's on you. He's just got massive amounts of protection here. I'm going on Nihilus. We'll get Sith Assassin later. So if you start off with him using a basic, then you'll have a shot here to get it done at 3 stars. Without the basic, you just don't have a shot. With Phoenix, it's really hard to get 3 stars in this. That's just all there is to it. You have to get lucky with RNG here at the end, which I actually got lucky, but I couldn't get around to Hera before Nihilus got another turn, and it didn't matter because her cooldowns weren't there anyway. So here we are, challenge tier 1. Let's give it a go. I don't think this can get done. Gear 11, gear 11, gear 10, gear 10, gear 10. I don't think this is enough to get... I think we're going to have to be at gear 12 to get this done with our Phoenix, but let's check it out and see. And we want to save Kanan Kanan's cleanse until the next tier when Maul lands all of his like this. Dispel all debuffs. We're gonna save that for next tier when Maul lands his dazes on everybody, because we can't afford to have dazes on our Phoenix team. Just period. Just period. All right, over here. You try G12 with 2 Zeta. I'll get it done. We'll get it done. Gear 12 will get it done, Oliver. I promise. If we can't get it done right here, I'm trying. I'm trying like heck. We're getting through Challenge Tier 1 at some point, though. That's the entire purpose of this account, is to get through all the Challenge Tier 1s. I kind of want to float it back to Kanan here if I can. And not all the way. Not even really close. I don't have Night Sisters on this account. No, I've already done that. That was a different day. Okay, we want to have Chopper live. We want to drop this out. We want to taunt with Chopper since he's got the... I cannot remember what this is called. Why can't I remember? Backup plan. And Kanan's stunned, so he's not getting a turn. That sucks. I really was trying to get Kanan to cleanse all these dazes. Gotta do it again. Phoenix are not ideal for this assault battle, by the way. You want the Night Sisters. But for us, we're always about to... Okay, let's cleanse everybody. Go back to Rex here. If he dazes me right away again, I'm just gonna scream. Okay, one. I'm gonna save that cleanse again. Almost. Okay. Saving the cleanse. All right. Let's get Maul out. Darth Maul to be specific. I don't think I can survive Sidious's one-shot. Only a gear 11 and gear 10 across the board. I don't think it's gonna work. Unless we get lucky again and he doesn't one-shot. All right, there we go with that. Cleansing is not super important right now. Let's get ourselves some turn meter when that foresight expires. Daze, got him. All right, Dooku down. Let's get B2 out of here. Oh, man. Yeah, if Sidious goes AoE, I think we're all dead. But we'll find out. There we go. We're gonna get our cooldowns back here, right? probably could have saved that to remove turn meter on Sidious here if I get the chance. Let's get Hera go first. Nope. Oh yeah, whoa, that was lucky. Let's see what happens. Yeah, all right, we can't do it. That's not. that's not very close. We're next time. That's enough of that. I don't really have any gear to add to him right now. I could upgrade Sabine. I could put a gear level on Sabine and that's it. Everybody else is not ready, so I think I got to get them all to gear 12, and then we'll see if we got a shot at living through that Sidious blast. I guess I can get gear up Chopper to 11, but we're not gonna do that right now. I'm actually working on my geos to try and get through the Padme tier 7. I think I need a couple more gear level. I think 11 will do it for me, so I'm working on that. And then once that's done, I gotta work on my bounty hunters so I can start using the bounty hunter ships, and I gotta get my Poncho Bros up and running. So that's my priorities at the moment. All right, let's talk about something here. I want to talk about this. People have been asking me how I go about setting up my Grand Arena defense, and we'll talk about, we're gonna do two different setups here. We're gonna talk about Carbonite 4, which is just my free-to-play perfect farming account. I'm in Carbonite 4. How do I set that up? And then we'll look at how I set up Kyber 2, which is kind of a different idea altogether. So let's start here in Carbonite 4 with Nooch2 Perfect. So there we are, Nooch2 Perfect. We look at our opponent, James Green. James Green has massive advantages on us. A bunch of relic geos, we're going, boy, separatist heavy here. 2.4 million, what are we at, like 800,000 or something? A bunch of gear 12. We have 2 gear 12 characters, Bosk and Padawan Obi-Wan. This is a big mismatch here, but that's not surprising. That's how Carbonite Grand Arena works. It's not necessarily fun, but it is what it is. So what I do here is I try to put my best teams on. Let me say that again. I try to put like one stopper team out there on defense. Now, this was, I don't know why this is back here. Who's on that? I don't think I had Geobrood Alpha active last time. Okay, so let's get this team out of here for now. It's gonna remove it. It's gonna make us, oh, come on. No. Clear. Remove squad. Done. Okay, I had to click remove squad. Remove squad. I gotta do, this is confusing. All right, now we're gonna back out. It's gonna make us click twice to back out. Okay. So the game's staying open so far. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, if you look over here, the fleet territory is worth 153. The bottom territory is worth 148. So if I can defend one territory, I want it to be the fleet territory because I don't have a second fleet to put in there. So I'm gonna put my strongest defensive team in front of those fleets, and my strongest defensive team, you may not believe this, but it's true, my strongest defensive team is going to be my Geonosians. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. And if we go with Brood Alpha, we gotta have Spy in there. And then my third, if we have Geo Soldier, inflicts tenacity down. Sunfac is another tank, but also clears buffs on his basic. And Poggle on his basic inflicts ability block. Let's just go with Poggle. Well, Poggle's my lowest gear level too. My highest gear level is gonna be Sunfac. Let's just go ahead with Sunfac right now. So we're gonna put him in there. That's my best chance at a defensive hold. Against that guy's roster, he's gonna beat that if he wants to, most likely, but you would be surprised, or maybe not, at how many holds the Geos get on defense. Now we look at, I gotta set 2 more teams on defense. So when I look at my roster, and it's 3v3, right? So I look at my roster, I need to have 3 teams for offense and 3 teams on defense. So I can take a Phoenix team in on offense. I can take, I don't think I have Padme here. Oh no, I did get, I do have Padme, okay. So I got Padme and I refreshed her, did I? Let's get in there and see. Can I add Padme on defense? No, I did not have her active. Okay, so she's not ready. So my offensive squads, I know. My offensive squads, 3 offensive squads, too much clicking, are gonna be a Phoenix team, which will be Hera, Captain Rex, and Kanan. A Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon team, which will be Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon. I'm gonna put Qui-Gon in the lead of that. And then my 3rd team will be Imperial Troopers. I'm gonna have Veers, Piet, and Range Trooper on my Imperial Trooper team. Now, is that gonna work against this guy if he puts a big giant relic Geo team up front? No, I'm not gonna be able to beat it. It is what it is. So anything else is eligible for defense at this point. So we're setting our defense. I'm just trying to figure out what I got available for offense and defense, and then set teams accordingly. Now, a decent team to put on defense is going to be your Boss Bounty Hunters. I don't have great Boss Bounty Hunters, but I do have Boss Bounty Hunters. So I'm going to go ahead and put Boba Fett. My Mando's not really ready to go yet. We'll stick these guys on the front line as well. And on the back wall, I'm just going to choose a team here. Offense, 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 offense. These guys are all on offense. I could put like a Tarkin team down there on defense. It's not going to, I mean, nothing back here is going to perform well. Nothing back here is going to perform well. I could put like Tarkin with, that could be kind of interesting. Don't think it's going to matter, but we'll put Tarkin with these 2 guys. They've got their damage immunity. Is he a Mandalorian? He is. I don't think he has any Mandalorian leadership stuff, though, does he? Scoundrels. These guys aren't scoundrels. I'm gonna go with that. Although Tarkin could do some stuff on. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave that. So, what? It didn't set. That's what we're doing for now. Now, here's the thing about your Carbonite 4 defense. There's nothing exciting. I'm not doing anything exciting in defense in Carbonite 4. There's just nothing. My fleet's not exciting. These teams aren't exciting. I'm just putting out there teams that might get a hold for me, and that's it. So, and I've got my really crappy Galactic Republic fleet out here. That's everything I've got. That's my defense in Carbonite 4. Now, let's jump over to Kyber 2 and talk about how I set my defenses over there, guys, okay? Let's jump over and see how that goes. So I'm gonna change accounts here. Where are we? Here we go. Change the scenes here a little bit, get that timer off. Okay. Those shards will be gone, Boxtech. All right. So, here you are in Kyber 2. Now, Kyber 2 is going to be a different setup for you. You see, I got 35 minutes left. Every opponent that I'm going to face in Kyber 2 is just going to have a complete roster. This guy's number 1 in Fleet Arena, number 5 in Squad Arena. Doc seems familiar, maybe. I don't know. But everything's on the roster, so it's a whole different idea. It's a different setup than obviously Carbonite 4 is, right? We gotta deal with what he's got out there. So the first couple things we gotta do, we're gonna check his datacrons. And his datacrons look actually very, very, very similar to mine. We have very similar datacrons. I don't have a couple of these, but he's got all of them. The second thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and pull his mod score. Let me get my Discord. I forgot to Discord up here. So right now, guys, we are, that was in the event server. Okay, so we're gonna pull our opponent's mod score because we want to see, and you can pull his mod score. You can pull your opponent's mod scores in my server, by the way. So let's see what his ally code is. I say his, theirs, 947797361. Okay. Mod score is, we're trying to get an idea of what our opponent's roster really looks like, what they're going to be doing. Their mod score is way better than my mod score. 10.77, 23.9, all sorts of 20s and 25s there as far as mods. Let's pull my mod score. 912-322-845. Where am I here? Okay, so my mod score is 6.53, 13.21. His mod score, our opponent's mod score, is basically, yeah, it's almost double. It's almost double our mod score here. So we are really up against it with mods. I can already tell you that we are losing the mod battle right now with this matchup. We know that already. Now, the next place we're gonna go is swgoh. Let me pull it over here. swgoh.gg. I'm gonna pull up my Grand Arena history, and what I'm gonna do up here is I'm just gonna type in their ally code. So his ally code is, or their ally code, 947797361. 947797361. Okay, that's their ally code. So there's Doc's Grand Arena history, running about 52%. That's actually a little bit lower than me. I'm running at 56%. So now I feel a little bit better. Like maybe I got a little bit of a leg up, you know, with what's going on. Let's take a look at what Doc was setting for his last 3v3 defenses out here, right? So here's the 3v3 defense. I'm just gonna look at defense. We've got Jabba, which we know Wampa can beat with the Kron, and we got Ray, and that's it, Ray with Ezra. That's pretty common. It's a pretty common defense there. Let's go back here. Let's check out another 3v3 defense from our opponent. This one was a loss, so we're gonna see all the defense. Kylo with the Raycron, Gungans, Queen Amidala, Jabba, Ahsoka. So Jabba, Ahsoka, Rey, Kylo, Lord Vader, and some other stuff that I can probably handle. So 5 GLs on defense, Executor Profundity Radis. Let's get a little bit more history here to see. A little more history here. Let's find somebody that did some work against this roster. Nobody else really got through that roster. He's going so beefy on the front line that nobody else really got through this roster in 3v3. Balin, Jabba, Lord Vader, Ahsoka, Executor Profundity Radis. Oh my, there we go. Okay, so that's the same, and that was the same at the beginning and the end, so I feel like that's pretty consistent. Now I want to take a look at the 5v5 and see what his defenses were there. Kylo, Queen, Saw, who we saw before, Ahsoka, very similar defenses. Executor, Negotiator, Radis in 5v5, which really doesn't, I mean, you would think the fleets would be the same. Executor, Negotiator, Radis. Okay. So we have a pretty good idea of what our opponent's going to put out, and a pretty good idea of what we want to put out. Again, I'm up against it with mods. So let's edit our defense, and let's take a look at what we want to put out. I like a thick defense. I like to cover the front wall with difficulty. I want to make it challenging for my opponent to get through me. So I've got Kylo up there with the Raycron. We're going to stick with this team. I'm not touching that team. Now, I did change something here. I have the Scavenger Raycron. First time each light side ally reaches 75, 50, 25% health, grant them protection up for 50% for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Whenever a debuff on an enemy expires, resistance allies gain 2% offense, doubled if that debuff was dispelled until the end of the battle. Ray Scavenger deals 25% more damage per relic amplifier level on all allies. Now, she's gonna have 20 times 25%. That's 500% offense. That's 500% offense. Does that make up for not having Ezra on the team? I don't know. Here's my thought process, and I'm kind of wondering this. Do I need to take Ray Scavenger and maybe just stick her on a different team where there's a tank? Where there's a tank that tanks all the damage early? Because right now on this team, she can be targeted. She can be targeted. And let's think about this. My opponents go with 5 GLs in the front wall. I don't know. I don't know. We'll come back to that in a second. Like, I could switch out. See, there's no tank here either. No, there is a tank. Like, what if I put Scavenger Ray with Ahsoka, where Ahsoka is tanking, and I put Ezra back on that Ray team? That's going to be really annoying. That Slooty is saying what I'm thinking. Slooty is kind of reflecting, not exactly what I'm thinking, but that I just think this isn't... I think 5v5, you put Ezra on here as well, and then they got problems, right? I think I'm going to do that. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. We'll just put, let's put some placeholder there. Okay. Now, let's try something here. Do I think this is a good idea? I don't really know. I don't really know. I gotta take that Raycron off the other team. You could put her on a Starkiller team. Yeah, it just doesn't work 3v3. It just doesn't work 3v3. Now I need to go get that. I need to go get that. I want to try this. Ahsoka's gonna be tanking. They're all gonna gain protection up when they hit 75, 50, and 25% health. And she's still gonna do a ton of damage. She's just gonna be a home wrecker. So let's take this off, and we can put... Put this here, just 15% max health production, which isn't great. I know some people use Watt there. I'm trying to find the right spot. I'm trying to find the right spot with my roster to use Scavenger Ray. And I'm trying to think about it here. And I gotta keep enough offense to kill a bunch of Galactic Legends. We could put Malgus on the back wall. We'll talk about that in a moment. Seer Junda, Terran Malicos. Again, there's no tank there, so they can just target Scavenger Ray and knock her out first. That's my concern. I also want to find a home for Barriss Ophi as well. This is tough. This is tough. I do need Watt for C. I have nothing else to go there. Let's find some Datacrons. So basically what I'm doing... hang on a second. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to find the best teams I can put out here to make his life as hard as possible. My life is going to be hard. His mods are better. He's put a bunch of Galactic... I'm just going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with my life being hard. This could be nice. This... I have to think this makes them Phoenix-proof. I have to think this makes them Phoenix-proof. I might be wrong, but let's try that Kron out there and see what happens. Then, here I have some Night Sister Krons. Or a Night Sister Kron. I thought I've got the, okay, I've got that, dude. We'll make a team out of that. I'm gonna put... That's not the best one. I could put Acolyte on this team. She's not great, but... Didn't Phoenix prove them in G-Dub and TW? Well, that's where Reva's Grand Arena Omegas come in, right? We'll find out. We'll find out. I could put Acolyte in here. Will it be better? I don't know. Except my Acolyte is Relic 3, so it's not gonna matter. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be great or not. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I could put Night Trooper in there, but do I want to put Night Trooper without Death Trooper? Maybe. Kind of splits up 2 full teams though, you know? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We'll put our beef out there and make them deal with it. Let's get a Datacron for here. I don't know if Jabba's a great fit here. I think that Wampa can one-shot Jabba with the Wampacron. What do you guys think? What Cybix was saying. I don't know why it'd be any different here. In fact, it'd probably be worse. But using Jabba, see, I've got a bunch of, with those crons, with the Vader cron, the Jabba cron, the Rolo cron, it's gonna add a bunch of offense here. Well, who do I put on defense then? Leia? Yeah, there's so many options here. There's so many options here. Let's see. I remember one thing I was gonna do. Let's do something different. Let's mix it up a little bit here. This is not normal for me. But I do have a Merrick Crown, which is just okay. So that could be all right. Let's try that out there. We're trying to do something different every time. I kind of want to put the Pretty Pals together too. I'm going to save her for offense, and I'm going to put the Pretty Pals out here. My thought process being, I know she can do some really nasty things on offense. Why should I take Darth Malak off my defense? See, without fives, it's so hard. With 3v3s, it's so hard to use the right crons with these characters. Oh, I got Rey on a team, and I'm not using her cron. Where's that? I kind of want to try this. I kind of just want to try this to see what happens. I'm really curious. I mean, it's a good cron just for the light side, too. So we're just trying to make this beefy up here. See what happens. Wampa, Rex, Leia. Well, guys, what do you want me to do here? I mean, Wampa's going to start... We're all going to be using Wampa on the front line, so that means I need to put out a team that's going to absorb Wampa, right? I mean, I have to absorb Wampa. Wampa's going to be wrecking everyone. Wampa's going to be ridiculous, actually. What's my back wall? I'm going to put... So, one thing I'm going to do, and I do a lot of this in Grand Arena, is... I'll keep my Phoenix for offense. When I get a new character that's not quite fully developed yet, I'll put him on the back wall. And I do that to try and make my opponent think, oh, there is a fully developed team there when there's not. They might not notice I don't have the ult, you know? So the right team here is going to be Apo. See, they're not ready. Man, this is... Where are they here? Here we go. This will be easier. Apo and CX here, right? I can't use a cron. And then I can put the Tuskens. 3v3 with the Omicron, it's there every time. Period. Not moving. It'll never move. It'll never move. Now we can save Radis for a little bit of offense. And let's go ahead and let's put Tarkin back here with a couple more clones. Again, I know this isn't great. You know. So that's our back wall. Nothing super special. If anything, the Tuscans can catch somebody off guard, maybe if they've gone through a lot of stuff. I try to make this wall as thick as possible. So let's talk about Malgus here. What am I saving Malgus for? What am I saving Malgus for? And what can I put on defense instead of that? I could put the Gungans on defense, which is never the worst idea. I just like them on offense a lot. But we could do that. Mixing up our defense. The best way is to go with Phalanx, right? And then my Ewoks, whatever. We get started with turn meter. No, I want I want this. Malgus can counter Reva. Well, so can you mean with the Kron, you mean? Okay, so do we have Datacrons on everybody? We do. Are they the right ones? They will do. Yeah, they. Whoa, wait a minute. I want this. Wait a minute. Let's get that. What do I wanna? I wanna. I wish I had more of those. Let me see if I have any more of those light side. 15% protection up when they... I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that. Okay. Then here... we're gonna put Tarpals in, and then... yeah. Nah. Guys... no. I'm getting a lot of advice. It's great. I can't filter all the advice. There's too much advice. Everybody wants me to do different things. I'm doing the best I can. I think this is what we're sticking with here. This is what we're sticking with here. So, now I could switch this team out too, but I don't have a lot to switch it out with at this point. So I'm gonna leave this team on defense. We'll give it a Kron. Just something that can make it a little bit difficult to deal with. That's good enough. And then we need to, I kind of wonder about keeping this on offense too, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. And just one of these again. Okay, so what we got now? We got Balin Skull, who I've never put on I don't think I've ever put him on defense, literally, with a Merit Kron. We got the Poncho Bros with the Night Trooper Kron. We got Queen Amidala with the 15% health protection Kron. We got a Hera on there, just some, you know, whatever. And we got Reva up there with the Reva Kron to see what happens there. Now we go below. We look at 1, 2, 3. We only 3 Galactic Legends. No, 4 because Lord Vader's on defense. I'm a little shy on Galactic Legends this time through, actually. I feel like I want to stick one more down here. My Krons are pretty strong right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... no, 5. He's gonna have 4 Galactic Legends, but I'm gonna have a lot of teams that can beat them. What if we do something really silly here? Does this do anything? What about that? It gives him a Galactic Legend he's not expecting. I meant, yeah, Pretty Pals. If I said Poncho Bros, I meant Pretty Pals. It gives him something he's not expecting. And I never put them on defense. Let's mix it up. Okay, 5 GLs on defense for us. What about his fleets? He's either gonna go with Is he going to go with Executor, Profundity, and something, or Executor, Negotiator, and something? So I now have Profundity. I can go with my Executrix and Scythe Fleet to try and beat his Executor. I think I'm good with this. I think I'm good with this. Frederick Egan showed up on the shorts feed over there, everybody. Our High Council. You don't think the AI does see? That'll get destroyed by C. All right, let's take it off. Why does Jedi Master Luke suck so bad? He really does suck. See, Jedi Master Kenobi, though, is just a... He's just Balin bait. This is just Balin bait. I want to make him use up his teams. I want to make him use... You know what, guys? I'm just going to put Jabba back down there. I'm gonna put Jabba back down there. I don't like gas on defense. I don't think gas is an offensive tool. I don't view gas as a defensive team at any level. %, 110% defense. Let's just put this on there. All right. That's where we're going with. I'm going to end up leaving Jabba on defense. We mixed it up a little bit here. We got a defense out. Basically, what I'm trying to do in Kyber 2, and I should have said this first, I'm trying to make it as difficult for him as possible while keeping as many teams for me as possible. I will be honest, I haven't seen a lot of defenses in Kyber 2 that make me switch up my strategy a lot and make me super duper like overthink stuff. So that's what we're going to go with on defense. We'll see what happens here in a little bit. And you know what? The game seems to be working okay. The game seems to be working okay, so I think we can play some Grand Arena here shortly. I think we can play some Grand Arena here shortly. But with all that said, you know, the farther you get into Kyber, the more and more you're going to see what they're putting down and counter it with what you're putting down. The more and more. This is just to do Dark Side for my Lord Vader ult. How's that thing looking? Do I have 70 yet? Nope. And then we can farm some... I need these. And there you go, boys and girls. That's how we set our defense. That's how we set our defense. Part of what I'm trying to do is also when I set my defense is I want to mix it up from one round to the next, right? I want to make sure that if my opponent looks at my last round, it doesn't look like this round. I mean, a lot of it's going to be similar. There's no way to get around that, but with some differences mixed in, it makes it more difficult for our opponents to plan what they're doing in Grand Arena. So there you go. All right. So let's do this. Grand Arena's coming up. Grand Arena's coming up. Let's jump back down to we'll start off with Carbonite today and see what happens. So we're going back down to Carbonite. We're gonna open up that account and we'll be playing Grand Arena here in about 10 minutes. I should probably look at my... Hello. I should probably look at my, let's look at Nooch Vader here. Let's take a look at Nooch Vader. because I do have Lord Vader now. Oh, I know. I was going to start sticking Lord Vader on defense. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. I'm not going to have it. I'll have his ult next round. Yeah, did I do that yet? I didn't go out on offense in territory? Well, that was my mistake. Too much stuff going on. So here in Bronzium, now what I want to see is just what impact Lord Vader can have on a defense. So Lord Vader. So we'll put him in, set him there, and then we'll go below. Here's Padme. Okay. I probably have a datacron I can put with that. That should be pretty good. And then down here, I gotta add squads. See, I could put gas here, but I'll be out of teams. Who do I put down here? You know who I put down here? Ready? Rex, Captain Rex, and Fives. That's what I put down here. That's what I put down here. And then back here and back, we got some Night Sisters just in case they sneak through. And then we're gonna put a bunch of fluff. Cause honestly, I gotta keep a bunch of teams for offense. If I start putting them back there on defense and that back wall, I'm just gonna have to sacrifice it. If he gets through it, he gets through it. Let's throw some more Night Sisters out there. Like this, this, and this. That's not a good team. And then we will add another squad here. I mean, I could put my bounty hunters, but it's not gonna matter if they get through there. I don't have the Omicron on Zam, so it doesn't matter. So whatever, let's do this. They're not gonna do me any good anyway. Put them there. Now let's go check and see. That's fine. What do I have on ships here? Not much. Yeah, I got my Galactic Republic and this, and that's my ships. Okay, now let's go back up front. And let's see what kind of data, nope, no datacrons there. So I got all the datacrons on that I can put on. So what this does is it fills my defense. And if they get the front wall, they get the front wall. And then for offense, what am I left with here? I got gas. I got a Jedi Knight Revan team. I could put like a Tarkin out there with the clones or Palpatine, kind of not great. Darth Revan, Wampa with a half-done Kron. I've still got Iden. I've still got the Bad Batch. That's 6 teams, and that's all I got. And that's all I got. So we'll see what happens. I don't have 7 teams, so we'll see what happens. So that's Grand Arena in, and we'll play this one first. We'll play Bronzium for. We'll wait till it opens up. We'll play it. All right, guys, we have 7 minutes for Ask Me Anything. What do you got? Ask me anything, everybody. If you're on Twitch, if you're on the Shorts feed, everybody else, ask me anything. Am I Jewish? No. You think I'm cooked? Dana Richards thinks I'm cooked. I might be. I mean, you know, all you do is what you can do. All you do is what you can do. Quite honestly, at the highest levels of Grand Arena, the Wampacron, the Vadercron, the Raycron. What are the other crons? Oh, Hermit Yoda to an extent. There's another, the Rolocron. These are like changing up everything and making it difficult to get through. But all you can do is what you do. You put the best in that you can, and you deal with it. I mean, guys, I'm running at 56%, which is better than my opponent. My opponent's running at 52%. I'm running 56%. So it's going all right. It's going all right. Best 3v3 Traya lineup is Traya, Savage, and Nihilus. Vadercron's good for one reason only stats. Vadercron, I saw it was beating something, though. I saw it was beating something good. Was getting Bossk Zeta on his leader a waste? No, it's not. His leader Zeta is good, and it also helps the Houndstooth. Could you make another account like Nooch2Ray or Nooch2Leia? Yeah, we will make another account down the road. I'm still managing 3 accounts though right now, and 4 kind of puts me out of my bandwidth. When I go to 4 accounts, blows up and I can't handle it all. I should use Scorch at Lord Vader because of low CX2. Maybe. Need to go fix that? Here or the other account? Was that here or the other account? Like that? And then put like a datacron on it? Like that? Is that what you meant? Or are you talking about the other account as well? I don't think Scorch is relic on the other account. Where's name Nooch come from? Let me see if I got it loaded up. I don't. I'll find it. We will pull it up again. I love doing this. I love doing this. Titles and images. Whatever.
Nooch Vader.
Oh, you can't. There's no volume. Yeah, there is. I can't hear it though.
Vader. Nooch Vader. Nooch Vader. Nooch Vader.
That's where Nooch comes from.
Nooch Vader.
And that's where Nooch comes from. That new 1,000 crystal bundle, is it worth it? I don't know. The one with the 50 to 150, I don't like gamble. I don't like gamble bundles. I think I know the one you're talking about. This one? I don't like gamble bundles at all. No, I don't like that. You could get 0 of all this? For 1,000 crystals? No way, dude. No way is that worth it. That's horrible. Wow, that's awful. I didn't even look closely at it. Whenever I see 50 to 150, whenever I see gambling, I pretty much just shut it down and don't even worry about it anymore. It's not my thing. No thanks. Pass. Island says Vadercron sucks. Well, we'll see. What's my last 300 speed character? There we go. Well, on this account, I don't know if it's gonna be that exciting. No, he's faster. I'm going down to Darth Revan. 288. Yeah, maybe not. 293. But this is on the Nooch Vader account. 294. My B-pad, I think my, whoa, no, 297. It's Rex at 317. I'm glad I could help, Owen Cropper. Swap C-Rex with Lord Vader since it's better to block. You're right. You're right. I was just so excited to get it out there. Whatever, just put this out there for now. Set. Okay, we don't have much time. How much time do I have? How much time do I have? I gotta hurry. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. What was it? Clones. Rex. 5s. Rex. Okay, we got it. A little too close for comfort. A little too close for comfort. Woo! Alright. Snack attack. If the Vader Kron doesn't beat Leia, then it sucks. Well, don't you know these things? The POW Omicron, I think, is a really good choice for your first Omicron, but I do think if you do it, you need to get Padme too. Qui-Gon Jinn is a great place to put the Poncho Bros while you wait for Quadme, yes, especially if you have his Omicron for Grand Arena. I got my reset here. Didn't notice that, did I? Let's do that. All right. Let's play Grand Arena. Now, the way we're doing Grand Arena these days, we're going to talk through everything. Maybe not everything. It's going to be difficult to talk through everything and see what we got. So, here's how we're going in. We know, or let's look at our opponent's roster first. Fleabag has Jedi Master Luke, has a roster 3 times the size of ours, does not have any big capital ships. Okay. There's Fleabag. Do you think it's better to max out one team? When you do so, start farming other teams? You should farming our team, even though you haven't upgraded previous team to relic levels in early game roster. I have a video that I'm about to update. There's an old video on my channel called When to Stop Farming Gear and When to Start Farming Characters, and I'm planning to update that here shortly. The answer is you should, if you're really going to get a team done, max it out and get shards for the other characters. Shard those other characters. Welcome aboard, Ito Daibibi. Ito Daibibi. So this guy's got a bigger roster than us, but he did not put it on the front wall. He did not put it on the front wall. So let's take a look. We have Dash Rendar. Weird. We have Geos. Okay. Let's take a look at some of his mods here. Okay, he's bad at modding. That's all I need to show me that he's bad at modding. I'm gonna outspeed like his whole roster. Bad at modding. Bad. So I'll be doing a lot of going first here. Those Geos are gonna be challenging. Down here we got Jedi Knight Revan and Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma with Captain Rex and Kyle Katarn. That's gonna be a Wampa killer. Although I have a halfway done Wampa Kron. And Jedi Knight Revan with Jolie Bindo. So, what we have, and what I want to do always when I'm going on offense, what I'm always going on offense is almost every time you want to clear this bottom wall first. Reason being, you know ships are up here, you have no idea what's on this back wall. No idea. So, going into it, I want to take a look at this bottom wall first. Up here, I think I've got a lot of options for these two teams. I think I can use Iden Versio against these Geos, get out in front of it and wax it. Gas would work too. Darth Revan would work. I think my Wampa would work. Wampa with a halfway done Wampa Kron's gonna work there too. I've got a lot of teams that'll work against that. This top wall, not gonna worry about as much because I have a lot of teams that can work up there. The bottom wall is a little bit tougher. This Mon Mothma team's a little bit tricky with Rex in there, Captain Rex. So I want to think through this. Now, with Jedi Knight Revan, I could put the Wampa with the halfway done Kron in here, which deal more damage and equal to half their tenacity percentage. Only trigger if Wampa has more than 0% tenacity, which she will. Plus 100% offense, plus 50% crit damage, plus 75 armor penetration. However, there's something about this matchup. I think it is this. Anybody with legendary battle meditation is everybody, has an extra 100% potency. Has an extra 100% potency. So, King of the Who. So, we don't really want to use Wampa there because even though Wampa's going to be maxing out on tenacity, with all that potency, there's a bigger chance for Wampa to get stunned. So let's back out a little bit here. I want to make sure I kill this front wall. That's my first priority. You don't really want to go light on the front wall. You want to smash it. Don't take chances. You're just not trying to get sneaky here on this front bottom wall. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use gas, and I'm going to use Darth Revan. Now, a Gear 12 Darth Revan, I think will work here because I think he's going to be slow. He is very, very slow. When they are this slow and you have your characters modded correctly, I'm going to go first. And my Darth Revan team, even though I'm Gear 12 on Darth Revan and Darth Malik, I didn't do something silly, did I? Okay, good. Oh, I relicked him. Ah, I must have relicked Darth Malik at some point there. I didn't know it. So, Gear 12 Revan, 3-3 on these two guys. This is a slaughter. Now, why is it a slaughter? Because I'm so much faster than their Jedi Knight Revan. I'm going to go first. I'm going to fear their team, and I'm gonna dial in on Bastila first. I got to get through her once, then go get Jolie. I'm going to slaughter this team with my Darth Revan team because A, Darth Revan was built to beat Jedi Knight Revan, and B, I'm so much faster, it's not going to be a contest. We're going to go with this. I don't see any danger in front of me with this battle. Let's go. Darth Revan versus Jedi Knight Revan right here live for everybody to watch. And you're going to face this battle a lot early on. Now, I can't land this. So, we're just going to... We'll start to work on Bastila here. Okay. Now, we will land this. Thank you very much. And then we can also stun her. I don't think it really matters. Now we can fear again. We're adding 2 fears here. Yes. And now I just want to get to work trying to kill Bastila. I don't want to use the AoE shock because then it'll take fear off of Jedi Knight Revan. And I want to leave that fear there for as long as I can. So we'll just keep going basics here. While he's feared, I'm just going to keep going and trying to knock her out. Once I get through her once, she's going to revive because of Jedi Knight Revan. Now I have to hit Jedi Knight Revan because he's got Death Mark. So I should have done it before. She's got fear. I'm going to go ahead and smack this. All right, there we went through it once. We got the sacrifice done. All right, now, in on Jolie. I know that Bastila is low health. Jolie's got to go because if I kill Bastila right now or in the near future, he's just going to revive her anyway, except he just used his revive ability. It's gone. His revive ability is gone. Now I was checking here to see if I got a shock on Jedi Knight Revan because if she shocks if she uses her shock, it damages everybody else. If he has shock, he doesn't. I'm just going to go ahead and fear him again. Now, I got to get rid of him because he's got Death Mark, and you can't get around the Death Mark. So we take out Jedi Knight Revan, and now we go over to here. There's that shock. They all take damage, and game over. I told you, slaughter, Darth Revan, slaughter fest on Jedi Knight Revan. Even more so when the speeds are that far apart. There you go. Team 1 down. Now, here's my thought process on Mon Mothma. I'm looking at Mon Mothma. I got to finish her to take out this bottom wall up top. We have Dash Rendar, who I'm not really that worried about, and we have the Geos, who I'm a little worried about, but they're, again, very, very slow. I think my Iden Versio can handle that. I want to make sure I kill this front wall with no problems. I'm taking in Gas. Gas is my best team here. I'm taking him in with Arc Trooper and Echo. We'll even throw a Datacron on for good measure. I don't think I need that one. We'll save that one for something interesting, maybe with our Bad Batch. We can use these for Bad Batch. That'll be a really good one for Bad Batch. Attacking. Yeah, assisting. We'll do that. We'll use this one here. Gaining speed up. A Death Mark is not an easy thing to live with. That's true. Thank you, General Rykan. Once again, this is a slaughter. Gas versus Mon Mothma. There are a few things that could go wrong here, like Captain Rex landing days. But again, this guy has really bad mods. 228 is a really slow Captain Rex. He's just not modding very well. I'm going to assume that Mon Mothma is also very slow. Very slow. I don't even have to look at it. There's no speed secondaries. There's no speed primary. We've got it. I think you're right. I don't need the Kron. Let's unequip the Kron in case I need to use it later. Although I don't even know if I have another team I can use it with, but let's take this out. Gas is going to slaughter Mon Mothma. So we start, let's get Captain Rex out because he is the problem. He's the only problem for me, really. And there we go. You're right, I wasn't even thinking about it. Chat has the great answer. I have not played with gas in a long time. Now, I've had a lot of gas over the years. In fact, you might even say I wake up in the morning with gas. But what I'm saying here is I haven't played with a gas team in a long time, and I keep forgetting that you can't revive off them. So there's a slaughter. We just slaughtered the front bottom wall. That's what you want to do in Grand Arena. Knock it out, get it out of the way, find out what's in the back. What's in the back? What's in the back? Wampa can kill this, but is that a waste with the Wampacron? It might be. We got a Star Killer team down here. I almost want to test the Wampacron against that, but I don't have the fully upgraded Wampacron, so I don't think it's a good idea. And up here we got some Inquisitors. I can use my Phoenix there. I'm not too worried about that. Now let's go back. Let's clear the top wall here. By the way, if I look at that bottom wall, the only team I'm really worried about here is this Star Killer team. And Marjade is super slow. That's the last time. Now, you did put potency on her, so good there. That's the last time I look at any mods. My assumption going forward, all these characters are super slow. That's my assumption. So let's go back up. It's got a Jedi, and it's got an Ufu, and it's got Starkiller. It'll work. Not as good as Palpatine. Palpatine's a better choice there. Let's get these Geos out of the way. For this, I'm going with my Imperial Troopers. And I'm going to bring in the Taunt. And I'm not going to use a Kron. Am I? I got... How many Krons? I got Wampa. That's for light side. That's for light side. Yeah, we're not going to use a Kron. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So our first goal here is to get rid of Geobird Alpha. But I want to save my resurrect, my special until Geobird Alpha goes, because Geobird Alpha is going to clear off all my buffs. Now let's just get in there. Sun, hold on. Is Sunpack in there? No, it's Spy. Did he AoE yet? I don't think he did. I might go ahead and pop that. Let's go ahead and throw it. That might be a mistake. Okay, let's get that brute out of there. Not quite. This isn't going great. Okay. See, now they're not recovering as much, and as soon as I get Geobird Alpha out, this is beyond over. And it's right here. Okay, good. Over. Over. And over. Where are my assists? Okay. She takes care... Iden Versio takes care of business. Iden Versio takes care of business. Now, on this top team, it's a weird little team. It's a weird little team. One thing I think about... The one thing I'm concerned about here is Enfys Nest. Because every time you hit her, she stacks protection or bonus protection 40%. Now... a character that automatically counters Enfys Nest, we don't talk about it much anymore because it's not used that much anymore, is Jedi Knight Revan. My Jedi Knight Revan team is not that great, but I think this is enough to do it. I'm a little worried because Enfys Nest also stacks offense just very slowly, but I think what I can do here... I think that I can get in on I want to knock out Captain Han Solo, then Dash, and then Enfys Nest. And one thing in Jedi Knight Revan's kit. They actually had to buff his kit to deal with Enfys Nest back in whatever 2017 or whatever it was, because Enfys Nest they couldn't kill her. Jedi Knight Revan could not kill her, so one of these added it. Not that. Not that. Yeah. Whenever a Jedi ally uses a basic ability on an enemy with bonus protection, Enfys Nest, reduce the target enemy's max health by 10%. So you do that 10 times, they're down to 1 health, and then, when it's not 10 times, that's bad math, but you do that a bunch of times, then Enfys Nest gets down to 1 health, and as soon as her protection is gone, bang, she dead. So that's how this works. Let's take care of it. So I said Dash Rendar. No, I didn't. I said Captain Han Solo first. Oops. I've already messed up. Congratulations to you if you never mess up, but you're unlike me then. But I got to get rid of Dash now. Okay, we've already did our sacrifice thanks to Enfys Nest. This is not going well. Although I can revive. Check the turn meter. Revan's next. Let's get this up. And we'll take out Dash. Now I got to get over to Han Solo and get him out. This will take care of turn meter. Yes. So anytime I can use an ability to get rid of his turn meter, I'm using that. Now we're going with Hermit Yoda to hit Captain Han. Now we're AoEing. We're going to get a counter. No, we're not. And now we're going to take out Captain Han. Now we do this. She's got bonus protection, so every time I hit her, her health is going to go down. I do not want to strip her turn meter. I want her to keep going forward until she gets a turn. We want to use basics here, because those basics are what reduces... Look at that health bar. No. Her health bar is going down. Yep, look at that. No health left. No health for you. You come back 6 months. And I should be able to dump all that health here in a second. Yep, there it is. 1 health bar. Enfys Nest has 1 health. Let's see if we can take her out. There you go. All right. Worked exactly like I said, except I forgot to go after Captain Han first. There you go. That's that battle. Okay. So again, we're breaking this stuff down for you guys so you can see what's going on. Back here, we got... This will be a somewhat of a mirror match. We'll come to that in a bit. We'll come to that in a bit. It's kind of tiring talking through this entire thing, you know? Okay. I am going to use, against this team, the Bad Batch. Now, you're always in threes going with Echo and Tech because they feed off of each other. We land dazes here. We stun everybody with daze here. We swap turn meter here. And I'm going to put in the Rolocron. This is the team I'm most worried about. Now, I know a couple of things. He's very slow. He's always very slow. I'm going to be going faster. Bad Batch are a fast team already. Echo's a really fast character, one of the fastest characters in the game. I'm going to go first. I'm going to land some dazes. I'm going to stun with Tech. I'm going to, every time I use an ability, I'm going to attack again with this Kron, with the Rolocron. It's a great Kron. I think I'm going to keep them stun locked, and I think I'm going to knock them out. There's no revive over there. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Okay. We throw our dazes and we get rid of the buff. There's that assist. Now, we didn't land any. Can we not daze? Ugh. Inflict stun on turns that are... I can't stun you. I can't stun anybody. What am I talking about? All right. Well, I've already botched it. Backwards thinking by me. Oh, God. Let's get it back to Echo so I can get rid of these buffs. Okay, I have messed this up. I've done that myself. We're gonna throw an extra stack of translation on Hunter here. There we go. And, oh, that clears buffs? I don't think I remember that. Now, Old Ben's not gonna taunt for a little while. Let's see if we can knock out Starkiller here. Still worked. All right. Bad Batch do a lot of good things for me. Bad Batch have done a lot of good things. Now, keep in mind, that team was very slow over there. They had the wrong leader. Old Bet is not the right leader for that team, as chat mentioned a minute ago. And there we go. You can never use CLS on Emphas Nest. You must never use CLS on Emphas Nest. And if you're going to use CLS on a team, on a Separatist team that's got Jango Fett on it, be very, very careful. Because if you start hitting Jango Fett while he's got damage immunity, you'll be stripping his turn meter the entire time, and he'll never lose his damage immunity. So keep those two things in mind. 2 out of 10 people? Well, now I'm 3 out of 10 people. Thanks for checking my stats. I'm going to be able to Wampa this. This is an automatic Wampa counter. I just have to make sure I have a counter for the above. I'm not real worried about those Inquisitors. But I also don't have a lot left, do I? I don't have a lot left. I think I'm gonna go with like Palpatine, Tarkin. I don't know what. Palpatine, Tarkin, Dooku against that Inquisitor team? It'll work better there than here. I'm just gonna Wampa this. I'm a little worried about that team above. This Wampacron, Wampa's an automatic against Grievous. The Wampacron's gonna make it worse. It's just gonna be ugly. This is gonna be such a slaughter. This is gonna be an absolute beatdown. And I gotta slow down on the. I gotta slow down. That was a lot of. You guys, it doesn't seem like it. That was pretty tiring going over that whole thing. All of it, every bit of that. That was tiring. So, we'll wait till we get back to the. We'll wait till we get back over to the Nooch2 Perfect account, and I'll explain the basic stuff down there too. This is just a slaughter fest. That Wampacron's making it even more ridiculous. And you're dead. All right, there we go. Now we gotta mirror our negotiators. Oh no, I gotta do this first. Okay. I think that's the way to go. Let's just put this light side Kron just to give Hellsteel protection, crit damage. I don't really have any light side teams left. Do I? Not really. No, I don't have any. So this is a weird team. This is a weird team. Let's go. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I think I'll be fine. Well, even with bad mods over there, second sister goes first. Palpatine takes care of some business. Offense down. Kill the turn meter. Give me shock first, my turn meter. You can stun her. Yep. Not really a fan of how this is going. Shock here. The more basics I can do with Tarkin, the better off I'll be long term. Maybe we can stun him here. We got one more stun. Offense down and basics again. Not gonna ability blocks, I'm gonna have to basic. Spread some more shock. The more shock I get with Palpatine, he gains turn meter for all the shocks. That's why I'm laying the shocks around. He gains 15% turn meter for each shock, so. We're landing shock here too. More basics from you. So far, so good. Tarkin, this is gonna do some damage in a second. This is gonna do some damage. Almost got him. You're down. You're down. And you're down. Let's just auto it and finish this off. Hey, you know what, guys? Let's get it clear. Let's get it clear. Bronzium 4 clear, anyone? 720k on that basic. You like that, Jalem? I liked that too. I saw it. I didn't say anything, but I saw it. Doing pretty good, Dirk Enda. Doing pretty good. We haven't got to Kyber yet, though. Okay, this is gonna be a mirror match, except I've got the big ship. I got the one that matters. I got Marauder. So we can try to get ourselves some banners here. I don't think I need 5s. I might be able to take out. Might be able to take out Clone Sergeant too. But I don't want to get overly cocky. I'm relic 5 on GK. What's he? He's relic 5 also. So it's a well, what are my mods? My mods are okay. So it's a coin toss. Who goes first is a coin toss. Which with negotiators, I'm just gonna go with these guys. A few extra banners. A few extra. Mad Engineer, what's up? We want to try to get Anakin in the yellow here. What's the turn meter? I'm going first. Hallelujah. Target Anakin. Now they're going to use... Now they are not now going to use... Oh, I thought my Y-Wing might do it there. Yeah. When you get Anakin in the yellow or below, it makes their negotiator do that. And their Y-Wing's not taunting because it's got the buff blocker. We can start smacking on Anakin. That's what she said. Then, I'm gonna have to get that Y-Wing at some point. Let's just get in on it. Now over to Anakin? Nope, he didn't unstealth. Yeah, I knew all this was gonna happen. Hold on, does that have offense up already? No, let's give the Marauder offense up, because that's going to hurt some people. That's going to be hurting for certain. That was a lot of damage. It may not look like it. It was, trust me. Bring out Ahsoka. She tries to eliminate Plo Koon. Not yet. Now we can get Anakin out, and he's the primary target. My Plo Koon's dead. Ugh. Almost got the Y-Wing that time. It just doesn't go smoothly. Just nothing goes smoothly with this counter. And I didn't really have any other options to do stuff. I'm gonna do this. Okay, now they're all dazed. Now we can get Anakin out. Almost like that. We'll do the AoE here. That'll take care of that. I'm gonna ability block everybody. Get Plo Koon out. We'll bring in our last reinforcement. And get rid of 5s. And get rid of Jedi Counselor. See ya. Alright, there we go. Hey, full clear in Bronzium Fort. When his roster's that much bigger than mine, I get a full clear. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. Hey, we have not called out lurkers. We are deep into this, 230 people on stream. If you are lurking, now is the time. Drop an L in chat, a WL if you're lurking. Let me know that you're lurking. I will shout you out in chat. Let's go play Carbonite, then we'll get to Kyber 2. Let me get this over here. Let's hear from all the lurkers, baby. Game's working fine now. I'm gonna change the title of the video. So if you're wondering, the goal of doing all this is what we talked about, is talking more about how we are playing the game so that it helps more people understand what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. And instead of just saying, oh, this team counters, and then I go play with it. And this team, let's talk about it all. Now, I can already feel myself getting tired from doing that, but we'll continue to do this as much as possible. Let's see to the lurkers. We got Declan's Game Zone, Jacob CT are out there lurking. We got Wilson Boy, Wilson, the Lonely Cho'Gath, Natus, Lidl, Edo DeBivi, Metallico Jesus, and the Jalem over on Twitch. Not YouTube. We're gonna have a lot of lurkers here. Get ready. Durzo, Dirk Enda, Stephen Olson, Don M, Danny Sevell, Better Edits, Isaiah Matthews, Jake Garcia, Sage of Six Paths, Jeremy Good, Isaac at 1409, Con Warlock, John Dickens, too many Jacobs and Johns, Handican Armslayer, Daniel Davies, Mr. Oyster, Known Ranger, Ante Badanyak, Sayanas, AJ, Old Geezer Gamer, Black Falcon 135, Mad Engineer, GC Devil, Tyler, Vader A, Jaden, Nate Dog. Whoa, is that Chinese or is that, I don't know what, that says Taylor. That says Taylor something, but it's written out like with some kind of weird characters. All right, Taylor with weird characters. Clarity, Caleb Wheeler, Steelhawk, and AR. I'm gonna make a confession. I ate pizza before we came here. And I'm a pretty fast food processor. We'll probably play Carbonite 4, and then I'm gonna go process my food and make a deposit. I know. Guys, when you get older, this stuff happens. You have less control over your faculties. What's this? Oh, let's claim that. Let's play some Carbonite 4 Grand Arena now. All right, we already set up our defense. What's over there? Again, we look at the top wall. Gear 12. Now, there's no Zetas here. It says, Thy Lord Thumper. It does say that. That's weird. That is weird. That's not a super worrisome team. Is that Cat? That's Fulcrum. Oh boy. I like those mods. Once again, bad mods from our opponent. Once again, bad mods from our opponent. Okay. Stay regular is right. So, and this is the wrong team, and there's no Zetas. She's modded poorly for potency. She should be modded for help. Okay, we're gonna kill this. We're not gonna get any revives, right? Nope. No revives. This is a classic Night Sister counter. This is a classic Night Sister counter. Back in the day, when Imperial Troopers and Night Sister were two of the teams everybody was placing everybody. You want a beginner guide? Does that do it? Let's see. There it is, yep. There's that perfect farming guide. So, yeah, we'll be dropping the kids off at the pool pretty soon. So, the way the troopers work is a constant flow of turn meter. Empire allies gain 30% offense, Imperial Trooper allies gain 20 speed, and gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. Now, all these characters have lots of abilities that grant buffs. We always start with Imperial Ambition. Imperial Ambition gains offense up for everybody. Piet gains stealth, so that's 20% turn meter for him. Inflict marked on the whoever you put it on. And you're also going to be 3 stacks of inevitable failure. That's a debuff. We're also going to be putting out Emperor's Trap when we do that. Whenever an Empire ally begins a turn or attacks on a turn, all Empire allies gain a stack of Emperor's Trap. That's 3 buffs for Piet. He's going to gain 30% turn meter. Range Trooper does this ability, which gives everybody protection up. That's buffs. They all gain buffs all the time with all their abilities, including Emperor's Trap, which feeds the buffs. So we just take constant turns, and constant turns, we stay out ahead of it. We stay out ahead of the Night Sisters. We try to take out Daka first. She's not modded very well. Then we get on Mother Talzin, and finally Talia. I know that I'm faster than them because the mods over there are just not good. They're just not good. So you've got a Mother Talzin at 143 speed plus 30, so 173 speed. But my Piet is at 273 because I have mods on him. Plus 20, he's at 293. So I think we're gonna shred this Gear 12 Night Sister team with our Gear 9, Gear 10, Gear 10 Troopers because I'm modded properly, and I might be going to the pool right after this battle. But let's do it. Let's shred them. All right, Daka first. We're gonna put this on Veers. See all the turn meter we're gaining? Now we get some ability blocks. We only got one, unfortunately. Now we get some more assists. Yes. We use the basic here because on the basic, Veers is going to assist automatically, and every time someone assists, we get another stack of these stacks. The Emperor's Trap stacks up every time somebody takes a turn or assists out of turn. 6% offense and potency per stack. Right now, I've got an extra 60, 84% offense on my team. So far, everything according to plan, right? The Night Sisters have not gotten a turn. They are too slow. The mods are running too far. Look at that. I'm getting more turns and they're not even gaining turn meter. Now they gained a little bit, but she's going to be dead before we get there. And if Talia gets a turn, it's just going to be a basic because she's got ability block. And this is over. And it worked exactly like I said. You get out ahead of them. You get all the turns. You kill the Night Sisters. And that's how the Imperial Troopers work against the Night Sisters. Now, I gotta poop. Let's get some music on and let's get some game show music for you guys. There you go. I'll be back. Hey, well, I almost forgot here. While I'm going away, if you have yet to download Raid Shadow Legends using my link or my QR code, do it now. It's a great game. It's a gacha game. It's got your fantasy characters in there. Use my code. You'll get Karato Fox Hunter over there as your first legendary. Your second legendary will be Tholin Foulbeard by using the code DEMONSLAYER in game. Download the game today. Let's give you all the links here in all the chats so you can download Raid Shadow Legends. They are sponsoring the channel. So thank you to Raid Shadow Legends and Plarium. Thank you, Caleb Wheeler. I appreciate you. Let's drop it over here. And we'll drop it over here as well. Boy, you know, these things really sneak up on you fast the older you get. And it snuck up on me very fast. So I'll be back here and give me a couple minutes, guys. I'm gonna need a little bit of time because I gotta take care of some business. Be right back. All right, chat, we're back. Thank you for your understanding. Sorry about that. I apologize. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I may have to start watching it with the pizza before streaming, you know? I may have to start cutting down on pizza before I stream. Just saying. All right, let's get back into this. So so far, everything has worked exactly like I've said. Now, will that continue? We'll see. We'll see. All right, we got... This guy's got some old school teams. I mean, DACA lead, Nihilist lead, GK lead, old school teams here. I'm not worried about that at all. Thank you, AR. You jerk. GK, I'm not worried about these teams at all. So what I'm thinking is... I don't see a lot of turn meter gain. I don't see a lot of issues. I'm gonna use Phoenix against one and my Padawan Obi-Wan. I'm gonna use Phoenix down here. I'm gonna use Padawan Obi-Wan up here. So let's get this. Of course I wash my hands. You kidding me? All right, so we're gonna go with Qui-Gon, who does not have an Omicron. And where is that one? Okay, so there we go. We got regular Qui-Gon, who gives 25 speed to everybody. Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon here against... And only one Gear 12 here, 2 Gear 12s. I'm not worried about this. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. First, let's see if we can knock her out. He stealths anywhere, taunts anyway. We get a buff immunity. There we go. Buff immunity on GK. That's a good thing. Let's do some work here. Okay, we're not making a lot of progress. I gotta say that. She worries me a little bit. Go ahead and do this. Oh, maybe I should have got after Fulcrum. I'm a little nervous right now that Fulcrum's gonna no, she didn't one-shot anybody. Oh, that worked out for me fine. Maybe I should have just got after GK. Maybe I should have just got after GK. Now Obi-Wan's dead. That'd be really nice if I had his Omicron there. This might not go well. GK's giving them a lot of defense. That's a real problem, and I should have mentioned that up front. GK's leadership is all about defenseless AoE. Okay. All right, let's get her out now, right now. Not quite. Okay, there we go. Now she gone. Okay, Ahsoka's down. We've already seen the Fulcrum's not doing much damage, so let's just finish this off. We're in good shape here. We're in good shape here. I think I could auto this, but let's go ahead and finish GK off. I don't know about... My fleets here are so bad, by the way. Okay, now we'll get her out of the way. She's gonna dispel all the debuffs I put on her, so... And that's it. All right, there we go. That one's done. That one's done. Let's go back up here. Now we go to the fleets, and this is where I'm gonna die. It's a weird fleet. We'll do that last. I'm not confident I can beat that. Okay. This Nihilist team is weird. It's strange. We're just gonna go with a straight up Phoenix team here. Hera, Kanan, Rex. We want to get Rex out front with the dazes. We want to get all the assists. We want to get probably, let's knock out Wampa first just to get her out of the way. Then we'll go over and get Nihilus second. And I'm a little worried about the daze from Darth Maul. Darth Maul has an AoE daze. So with Kanan, I'm going to save this, not that. I'm going to save total defense because it dispels all debuffs. So we'll hold that total defense until if and when we get the dazes from Darth Maul. Dangers here, the only danger I see is if Nihilus gets off and Annihilate. Wampa, I don't think it's going to do enough damage because there's no Omicron and it's with a bunch of... I just want to get not Wampa out of the way because Wampa can do some other stuff too, and want to just get it out of the way before anything weird happens. Let's do this over on Kanan because he's going to be taunting. So yeah, you put the We put, what's it called again? Backup plan on him. Now we go to Nihilus and get him out of the way. Again, I'm a little bit worried about... We got Nihilus dead. There's those dazes I was talking about. In a second, we're going to cleanse everybody. I saved it for that. And you're toast. And everybody's out. The Phoenix are also built on turn meter gains and cooldowns and recovering health protection, yada, 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 yada. So there you go. All right. Now, our last move here. I'm efficient in all things, most things. Some things you want to take your time. That's all I'm saying. Some things you want to take your time. Okay, I don't know about this. That's Soldier, Relic 6 Soldier. I don't like that. I'm gonna bring the second tank. And that's a third tank. I'm gonna bring Vader out. As I mentioned in my video today, my update today, I'll have these bounty hunters ready to go sometime soon. I don't have a lot of shipbuilding materials though, and that's a problem for me. I cover a lot of that in my account, Edo, and I've got I've got a video about how to farm the shops. In the Fleet Arena store, you always, as a new player, I got ability blocked across the board. As a new player in the Fleet Arena shop, you're always grabbing Grievous and Razor... Oh my god. Grievous and Razor Crest whenever you see them. That's your primary, and then Zetas after that. Make sure you always have enough for Grievous and Razor Crest. I'm trying to get this guy out, because I don't like the Buzz Droids, and that should do it. Okay. Who's next? What a weird fleet. What a... That's 4 different factions on the first 4 ships. I want to stun this Relic 6, yeah. Then I want to stun Ghost, yeah. Then I want to try to get to work on Boba Fett here. Okay, so my thought process is I want to get the Slave 1 out, because the longer the Slave 1... and I want to try to get an assist here with Geo Soldier, which I didn't. The longer the Slave 1 stays around, it starts loading up that seismic charge, and the seismic charge, that's a fifth different faction, by the way, on ships there. The longer the Slave 1 hangs around, the more likely it is to get off that seismic charge, get those cooldowns done, and the seismic charge is what kills everything. The seismic charge is what kills you. We're gonna take out Ahsoka here. I know Ghost is right around the corner from being dead, but I'm gonna call on this. It's gonna call all the Geos to assist. We're gonna get 3 or 4 hits on Ahsoka. This should take out Ahsoka right here. So why waste that big giant turn on just one ship, right? On just a ship that's gonna die with 1 shot. So take the ship that I can eliminate with all the assists, and here we get offense up, and now we're gonna finish off this battle. And that's it. Oh no, not quite. Now it's it. There we go. Yeah, he must have just selected the top 6 ships or something. So really weird. That was odd. That was odd. All right. Well, that's a full clear in Bronzium 4. That's a full clear in Carbonite 4. Let's jump ourselves over to Kyber 2, and let's see what we can get done here. At some point, my talkie-talkie's gonna wear out. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. This is what you all came here for. Kyber 2, pushing our way into Kyber 1, boys and girls. Full clear Kyber 2, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm curious to see how these all these big crons work. I really am. No good Zeta stuff out there right now, but we had a really good build-a-bundle Zeta thing like last week that I bought twice, so I gotta spend these. Alright, let's go. Hey, Skywalker Kimball. We got our defense up, we got our opponent up. Lord Vader, Rey, Kylo, all the stuff we expected. All the stuff we expected. Just Kylo down here. That's gonna be Jedi Master Kenobi. Jabba. We're gonna use Wampa there, right? With the Wampa Cron. Clearly put the tougher wall up top, which is interesting because like we mentioned, this is where 260, this is where 219. So the bottom is cheaper. He's gonna have to get through us. He's got a mod advantage. The guy has better mods than us. There is no Reva Cron here, but it is an Inquisitor Cron. Somebody said to use Malgus here. I'm gonna go in against this first. This makes me so nervous. Where's GK? Okay. Let me read this thing again here. Now, the thing we're trying to get done here... Of course he's hoping I get stuck on Kylo. He absolutely is. While Rey is untargetable, First Order allies can't be defeated. What we're trying to do here... Use mace or fives. My mace is no good. I don't have a good mace. We're using the Hodocron here instead of with Jedi Master Luke. The reasoning for that is we get 80% health, 150% defense, crit avoidance. We're getting protection up at each of these tiers of health. Whenever we get foresight, we're dealing more damage, and which doesn't really apply to Ahsoka. We're just trying to get the one shot on Rey with Ahsoka. Fives is the best over GK. I think I have him on defense. While Jedi allies have 100% health, they have 100% offense. Remember, they have 100% defense. So it's just really good for Jedi and the team. You guys want me to use fives? Okay. I don't know why fives is better with that Cron, because he's not a Jedi. But I'm listening to chat right now. Now my Cron only applies to Jedi Master Kenobi. The defense will be good for fives, and so will this protection up. So our goal here. We're gonna do this. Our goal here is to use Commander Ahsoka's insta-kill on Rey, and we're gonna hold it until we can get Rey. And per chat, they're gonna hard target fives here. So I'm trusting chat. Kill Dark Rey, yes. Yes, Jedi TJ, you are correct. So that's our goal, is to hold Ahsoka's insta-kill until we can get Darkside Rey out. That's the whole goal. See what happens. I haven't done the Malik and Bane thing. Over here. Okay, now she's stealth. Okay, they've all taken turns, so she's can be killed now. We just want to get in on this. Still stuck here for the time being. Yeah, without Baby Ahsoka to clear buffs, which I don't think really matters though. Doesn't he keep taunting no matter what? So far, this isn't very exciting. Target himself for the ult. I can do that. We're holding, we're holding, we're holding. Fives is down. Okay. Give me an Ahsoka turn like right now, please. Like right now. Give me an Ahsoka turn yesterday. Give me an Ahsoka turn right now before... Okay, good. All right, all right. Raise out. That matters quite a bit. That matters quite a bit. Okay, we may end up having a cleanup here. We'll see. I got to get this heal block on crew. I'm staying here. Get him. GK, or not GK. There it is. This should do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm probably gonna lose. She needs to. Okay, okay, heal block. That can be something. Now we're gonna get an armor shred. Did we even get the armor shred? We can't armor shred him? What? What's happened? Well, we're gonna have a cleanup. Cleanup on Isle Jedi Master Kenobi. That's okay. I should have ulted there. It's okay. I mean, I'm dead. Wow, that is some serious beef. That is some serious beef. That Kron is giving me all that protection up. But I don't think there's any... No, I can't get through him. Okay. We're gonna bring in our troopers. Right? I'm gonna check the 3v3. I'm gonna check that 3v3 cleanup. I always worry about troopers 3v3. I always worry about 3v3 because there's less of them attacking. Troopers is 20C. Troopers is not great here. It's only 29%. That's what I was worried about, is there's only 3 of them attacking. CLS is worse. Don't have Maul. I still gotta use something big here. I don't want to use Bo-Katan. Jeez, that's crazy. Wow, people use Bane to clean up Kylo? My Gungans are on defense. Ufus. Defense. Trying to find something that's not going to cost me like an arm and a leg. Great mothers. You know what? I saved them for offense. They've got other uses, but I'm going to use them here. I'm going to use my great mothers here to clean this up. Let me go back and look at that. Is that with Kylo, with Raycrons on there? Yeah, okay. Everybody's doing the same thing as me. They're all copying me, I know. All right, Night Sisters. Now, I do have a Night Sister Kron, so I can just use this. It's okay. It's not a great Kron. We'll get in there and use it. All right, let's go. Let's go! Always worried about solos like Kylo solos and Jabba solos. It just gets tough. It gets tough. We want to send this over to, what's her name here, because she gains extra health from it. What do I want to do here? Let's go ahead and blind. Yep, get the blind. Hit him pretty hard. He's getting critted now. I don't want him to get a turn. If I do this to anybody, I don't think anybody's going to assist here. Okay, well, he didn't heal or anything, so we're good there. Ah, and he missed there, and this might do it. There we go. Okay, good. Good cleanup. Super cleanup. Super cleanup. All right. Now, we're going to deal with all this while trying to hold back teams for this and realizing we've still got the back wall. So, someone said hold Malgus back for this team, and I did. So congratulations to me. I'm going to take your word for it. Get a little Sith Kron action here. And let's get in there. I do not remember the last time I took this team on offense. So far, I'm not a big fan. Was I blind? No. I'm gonna stay on Grand Inquisitor here. I'd really love to suck him off. I think I can do it with this. Nope, not quite. We'll do this, all right. Now we're taunting again. Let's do here. That doesn't do anything. First time doing this counter, guys, so I'm not really fully aware of what's gonna work and what's not. I'm trying to take it as it comes right now. But chat told me this was a good counter, so I'm taking their word for it. And I've got Captain Rex on defense, and he's the guy that works on this. 5v5, though. All right, looking pretty good. It looks like a 90%. I'm going to go ahead and auto this. I'm going to go ahead and just auto it from here. Yeah, Malik will keep doing his sucky suck, which won't do anything, but she's doing nothing either. There's one. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's banners I could have used. One more on her here. One more big. If I can just save up for that one big shot from Malgus, that'll do it. Almost there now. Come on. As long as she stays down in the yellow, one more big shot from Malgus and it's over. Shock is good. Do it. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, that worked. Lost Revan, so that's not my favorite thing that happened there. Okay, now again, we're trying to take out these teams with as little impact as possible so we can save teams for the top, but I don't know what's in the back. Now, I know that Treya works here. I know that Bane works here. But do I want to use Bane? I think I can use Bane. I think Wampa gives me an extra tool against Jabba. So I think I can just Bane this. And I don't know if I can tell you exactly how or why. Bane kills everything. Bane especially kills this team. There's been the occasional time when I struggled. If there were more of them, this might hurt me some more. If they were all Relic 9, but I think I'm gonna be okay here as long as as nothing weird happens. We'll put in a regular Dark Side Crown that gives me some offense as I go, crit damage, all that stuff. And this should work. This should work. Well, Captain Rex is on defense, right? Oh no, I did not put him on defense. Gas with Captain Rex. Well, but then you're picking two teams. I have the Wampa Datacron, yeah. I'm planning to use Wampa Datacron against Jabba. It doesn't really matter what Sith you put him with, no. It's kind of the good thing about Queen Amidala is not super exciting, but she does require a real team to use her. You can't just go out there and throw a team out and expect to win. You got to use a real team. So I'm going to go ahead and Bane this to make sure. Again, I said it before, this bottom front wall, make sure you kill it, right? That's the number. Make sure you kill the bottom front wall. We run this first. There we go. We do this second. That's a little beefier team than normal, so it also works against Leia. You're correct. All right, there we go. And then that's how Bane works. He just kills everything. And that's Bane. Bane's kit says kills everything he touches. That's what Bane's kit says. It's crazy. I know Treya works here. I'm gonna look up this Saw Gerrera team and see if we can find some counters here, because I'm not 100% educated here. And I haven't seen a Captain Rex on there either, I don't think. Okay, there's that, and here, and there's Captain Rex, it's 10,000 times. Nope, nope, Treya still wins this. Ufu's with Starkiller, that seems like overkill. Ufu's without Starkiller still wins it. Sidious Kron is gone. That's sad. You think CLS can take out Saw? No, he can't. No, he can't. Yeah. 100%. That's why C-Rex is on the team, to kill this counter. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I'm glad you said something. Captain Rex kills CLS. Just wrecks the counter completely. I think we are going with just regular Ufus here. Just regular Ufus. Right there. And then let me check. That's Tarpals, and that's a different Treya. Let's check that Gungan counter. So I'm probably using Treya there, but I want to make sure. So Ufu's there. It's still 98%. So that's what I'm using here. Heck, Scion's 82%, but no reason to keep him back. So here we're gonna go with Ufu's here, Treya here. Now let's talk a little bit about this team. This team's entire goal is to stay alive for a long time until they just blow everybody away. Tyrion Malicos is the primary damage dealer on the team. Sirjunda's damage ability, her second ability, the more turns the enemy takes, the more damage it does, up to 200%. Let's take a look at it here. Deal physical damage plus bonus damage equal to 10% of the target's max health. 200% of the target's max health for each turn an enemy has taken during this encounter. So you want them taking turns. If they take 20 turns before she does this, boom, 200% of their max health damage for one shot. Tyrion Malicos, deal physical damage, inflict vulnerable, stun target enemy. If they have defense down, can't be resisted. If the target makes leader slot, clears their cooldowns. While in Grand Arena, deal additional true damage to all enemies and inflict buff immunity and healing immunity on target enemy for 2 turns. If the ally in the leader slot is a dark side or light side Ufu, he gains 20% critical damage on offense, stacking until the end of the battle for each time he does that. Also, there's something here. Edge of Madness, which, what does that give him? It's been a minute. Whenever he has 1 stack of Edge of Madness, he scores a critical hit. They all gain critical, and they're all getting critical damage and offense stacking whenever he has he scores a critical hit. Whenever an ally gets healing immunity, dispel it and gain damage immunity. Enemies defeated by allies can't be revived. He revives his allies. I don't know, man. There's so much going on here. It's tough to say, but I just know this. Yeah, yeet rocks, right. Your rocks ability or die whelp stacks up damage until it just wrecks everybody. And we can stack some offense for him too. And let's go. We're gonna have to kill the stupid summon soldier. Yeah, he's marked. Now that's a team over that I don't have on my roster. We're blinded right now, but we're still doing damage. Trying to show the stacks here. 15 explosive trap, that's from Saw Gerrera. 1 stack whenever they okay, explodes the end of the turn. Edge of Madness, minus 2% defense per so. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. I ignore taunt, huh? This one I kind of take it as it comes. I don't really have a good breakdown for this one. There's just a lot going on, you know? And let's see if we can one-shot Rex here. Not quite. No, see, he gains all that. Every time he goes below 50% health, he gains it all back again, or a bunch of it back. So you gotta just kill him. We could probably take out Saw. He's good here. Let's do this. That didn't work. Let's just go ahead. Okay. Comes right back. Stupid piece of garbage. Okay. Yes. A nice. Okay. I don't want to use it yet. I want to save it still. Malicos isn't in good shape right now. Didn't work. I probably should have killed Saw. Is that where I went wrong? That didn't work at all. I'm gonna call this a mod differential. I'm gonna call that a mod differential. Those aren't those, well. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, Luthen's really good over there, but that sucked. Well, put me in the 12% that lost. Luthen was really fast. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a great understanding of Luthen. I know he summons that guy. And you can't hit him. Yeah, maybe. Well, now I just gotta kill it. Crap. I'm using Trey against the Gungans. I'm gonna load up this team right here. I'm still pretty nervous about how that went. I'm gonna save the big Datacrons. I wanna try that Vader team out somewhere. Vader, see that Vadercron 3v3 doesn't seem as good, you know? I don't know. I don't really need to gain offense. No. I don't have a lot of great options here. Vader failed miserably. I think the Vader Cron is going to be a 5v5 Cron. Just because I think you need all the other troopers out there to really make it work. Just trying to get that ult as fast as possible. Keep going, keep going. Yes, yes, yes. I'd love Watt to get another turn here. There it is. The healing up it is. Vader lost against a Grievous, so Vader's not where... I just don't think that Vadercron's built for 3v3. That's what I think. Okay, there we go. I wish that Link wasn't on the soldier. I wish I could get on Rex. But I can't, so I won't. It's not going great. It's not going great. I should have put Shock over here. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're okay. Well, obviously I should have done this the first time. It is what it is. You can't get them all right. And... Alright, there we go. I would love to build up that Saw Luthen team and my Mando, my Mandalorians, but it's just a question of having enough Zetas around to do it, you know? All right. Now I'm just wondering what he's gotten back. Now I'm just wondering what he's gotten back. And all I want with this...
Hello there from Germany, Nooch2Gud.
Well, Tyrant, thank you very much. Grüß dich, mein Freund. Willkommen nach Prime. Care about the crit damage. Health and recovery, I guess. Fewer than 3, but well, that'll be... No, when they start their turn, they dispel. No, they're not gonna have a lot of buffs, so we're gonna do this. Let's see what happens. I don't know. So, we don't have a taunt here, so we're gonna be able to go right after that shield as soon as we get the stupid death mark off of Jar Jar here. Thank you. Okay. Let's get that shield knocked out and then get down to business. Down to brass tacks, so to speak. I'd like to get the shield out. Who am I gonna do this on? I want to get the shield out before Nihilus. I think what's gonna happen is Nihilus will get loaded up and I will have the shield like at 1 stack. I think that's what's gonna happen. So the way this counter works is the Sith just take out the shield and then you start annihilating people. And I don't really have any other way to explain it. Do 2 pieces of damage there. And even if they've got a taunt, you can get around it a little bit because the Gungan's taunt doesn't last forever. And you've got an AoE with Nihilus. So even if they have the see, I told you that's what's going to happen. There is no insta-defeat until that shield is down. Now we can do it. Now we can do it. Now I'm going to target on Tarpals. Because I'm going to annihilate Jar Jar. Jar Jar's going down with 1 shot. So, and I actually could take... Oh. Well, Savage takes out Tarpals in 3 turns. Nihilus takes out Jar Jar. And we auto-boss Nas. And he's going down. And it will not take much effort from here. So basically... And what happens is that the Gungans live on debuffs. The Gungans make their living throwing debuffs on your team. The problem with that with this team is every time these guys start... Wow, that didn't work. Every time these guys start a turn, they dispel all their debuffs. So they work really well against the Gungans because of that too, with dispelling the debuffs. So 2 things to keep in mind there. 2 things to keep in mind. All right. Front wall is cleared. What's in the back? What's in the back? I don't see danger in the back. Grievous. Dash. Keller and Beck. I can find teams to deal with this stuff. Let's take our shot. I am going to, this is the team. We're going to use Leia here first before we do anything else. Leia on Rey. We are going to... I only have 2 Galactic Legends left, is that right? I used Sith the turn on, I used Jedi Master Kenobi. Wampa with the Kron here. Leia against Rey, we'll see. Somebody mentioned earlier Bo-Katan with the Rolocron, which sounds good. I have to use Leia here. Let's use it. We have a hill to climb here. We have a hill to climb. Leia is my only opportunity to win this outright, and it may not even work out right. I'm saving that Rolocron. No Galactic Legends either, so. That's not the bad. That's not the worst thing to put on him. I don't have kicks ready to use. I was kind of thinking that too, Jimmy Bean. Is Bo-Katan Mandalore with the Rolocron onto Ahsoka, Wampa on Jabba, and Jedi Master Luke on Lord Vader. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't have a lot of confidence in Jedi Master Luke versus Lord Vader because my Hodocron is gone. But I like this Kron here. I'm not going to be able to use kicks. And my pirates aren't really up to snuff. 80% potency, 60% health, 40% tenacity, and 60% defense. The only question for me is, do I save this to use with Jedi Master Luke on Lord Vader? Because Jedi Master Luke against Lord Vader, I don't think is going to be a very good option. Because I don't have the Hermit Yodacron. We're thinking through this. Apo and CX. This guy has a deeper roster than me too, by the way. Apo and CX, that's what everybody uses. Well, that's 67%, but that's probably with the Hodocron. There's a win with the Ilacron, which I have. That's an undergeared CX. I don't know. Vadercron for the crit damage. One thing about my Bo-Katan team is they're not super fast. I don't have great mods there. 150% defense, 140% crit damage, and 60% potency. That looks pretty good on Leia too, doesn't it? Or do we use that with Jedi Master Luke? Because the health is going to give me offense with Leia. This with Jedi Master Luke against Lord Vader, and this with Leia. Whenever lights and allies gain about their recover 2% health and protection. Then Drogon can one-shot the Ezra with the Vader crown. And then I put this on Luke so that we're recovering health and protection. I can go for that. I think that's a pretty good idea. Relic 9. I'm definitely outmodded in this. I'm just outmodded. All right, guys. Oh, there was no app. Oh, Apple Crown was there last time. I forgot about that. All right. I think everybody's on board. Everybody's on board for the Vadercron with the crit damage on there. Let's go. I think everybody feels good about this, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Now we're looking for Drogon to one-shot Ezra here in a minute. Is it gonna work? Chat, you nailed that. You got it, chat. Chat just crushed that. Let's work her down here. Chat crushed that. Vader Crom is the absolute right. Well, now we're right back in the thick of it, aren't we? And here comes the damage immunity. We're right back at it. Okay, we're alive. Now can R2 one shot? Ah! Okay, get her in the yellow. Come on. Get him out of here. She scares me every time she does that. All right, Ben Solo down. Ben Solo's back. And skadoosh. How much damage was that? Was that 37,000 or 370,000? $317,000. $317,000. That was excellent. That was excellent. Chat, you're saving my bacon here. You are my secret weapon, chat. You are my secret weapon. All right, now, Wampa versus Jabba. I have not done this. I have not tested it. I haven't even watched the video, but I can only think that there's one way to do this. I don't think there's anything special about it. We put the big, mean, nasty Wampacron on here, and we go after Jabba. Let's go. I have also seen that this works on Reddit. Not Reddit. I don't use Reddit. I think we discussed that earlier. Members, anyway. I have to get a turn. Holy crap, nuggets. I don't... Come on, come on. Thank you. Now we got it. It's over now. It's all over but the crying. Oh yeah. With the Kron, she skips over your protection, right? And you just die. On counters, she skips protection. Whatever. I don't like Jabba getting that ult. I don't like that. Come on. Come on. A little faster here. You're making me nervous. Almost. Making me nervous. I'm getting nervous. Can I be insta-defeated? Is there like a no insta-defeat here? Come on. I'm about dead. Come on. Let's go! Let's go! That's tremendous. That is tremendous. Huge thumbs up on that one. Very nice indeed. All right. All right, now. That was awesome. I'm gonna have to go back. I haven't written any of this stuff down. That was close. That was about as close as it can get. Okay. I'm gonna have to use take another bathroom break here. All right. What's really funny is we're using all these crons for different characters. So what we're gonna do here is Jedi Master Luke against Lord Vader. All the potency, health, tenacity, and defense are gonna be good. Recovering health, protection are gonna be good. Is this a cleanse or just a heal? It's just a heal. Okay. right. So now, Wampacron replaces Sidious Cron, but then it, guys, I have to step away again. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'll be right back. Download. I'll be right back. Let me get the music again for you. I'm really sorry, guys. It's a rough day. But we keep moving forward. We continue to press forward. Thank you, Caleb Wheeler. We continue to press forward with the game. Even in the face of massive amounts of adversity, we play the game. Jedi Master Luke damage with this counter is based off of coining and protection. I don't know what coining means, but okay. You can go all in on Apo. Whoa, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You would try Bo here in Jedi Master Luke and Ahsoka. Neither here are good win. Like 10% with these crons. The one cron might help Bo win it. These are the teams we got. I also have gas that might be able to do something to clean up here a little bit. I don't have a lot of options. This is more than a 10% win rate. So we're gonna go with this Kix Cron here and see what happens, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do our best. If you're right, you're right, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I got you the great one. That's what we're gonna try. We're trying this. We've been talking about it for a while. I'm sticking with it. Okay. Okay, get this. Yes, okay. Stun those clones. Jedi Knight Luke again. Jedi Knight Luke again. Jedi Knight Luke again. Nothing's really happening over there, is it? I can't kill Apo. Who was telling me to kill Apo? You're fired. But I couldn't target anybody else. I guess I could have targeted the Nightfall Trooper. Let's do this. I can't kill anybody here. I mean, should I be targeting Lord Vader? Oh, that's with the GL. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. But it's still not going well. Yeah. I need to... Somebody's got to go. I'm just not touching the guy. He's not going to assist. Yeah. Not even close. Nothing happened there. Not a thing. Not a thing happened there. So now what we're left with, I'm gonna run out of juice. Now what we're left with is trying Bo-Katan here and gas here, which I don't think gas is gonna work there. I still have to kill Balin too. So let's see what we got. I hope it's this ugly for him because he doesn't have a lot of GLs left on his roster to deal with mine either. So I don't know. We'll see. Is this the three? No, we gotta have Mando in there, right? Who do we take out? Paz? I haven't done much of this. Actually, I have not used this team 3. This is the first time I'm using it 3v3. Where am I here? No, we leave Paz in. No, we don't. We put in, yeah, I thought that was better. We put Mando in. Yeah, we're running out of juice. We're running out of juice. It's not exciting, but it's something. Actually, he said use the Rolocron, right? We still gotta use gas. I think we have to. This is our only chance. I'm not very confident. Let's go.
It's raid, baby.
Hey, we're getting a raid over on Twitch. Scribe,
raid,
Scribbles,
baby.
folks. What's up, Scribbles? How you guys doing? We're struggling here, Scribe. We're struggling, man. Okay. Don't like the damage immunity or whistling birds. I feel like I want damage immunity on IG here. Hey, YouTube and Twitch, huh? Welcome aboard. You're right, I don't have a GL. God dang it! All in on Lord Vader, okay? That's what I was trying to do last time, but nobody said anything.
No.
Try it.
No.
She should have... Ugh. I think that's gonna be really bad.
No.
Well, there you go. I'm glad I thought of that. Meathead, what's up? You were over there with Scribe, huh? That's okay, I'm not taking it personally. Well, thank you to Scribe Gaming for helping me out today. Okay, so we're learning. You know what? I'm learning. This is, like I said, this is the very first time I've used Bo-Katan 3v3 in any fashion. You guys are witnessing it the very first time. So you go all in on Lord Vader? Can we not get rid of the stupid Nightfall Trooper? I hate these guys. Scribe and Meathead, you guys missed it. I've had to take a couple of emergency visits to the pool today. Nice work, me. You did the work, man. My secret weapon is chat. My secret weapon is Scribe coming in and telling me how to do stuff. We probably have another 100 people on YouTube, but I've had to take 2 emergency trips to the little ye old restroom here on stream. All right, I don't have anything left here. I think we're going to try gas. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think there's any way this works. I guess we could try Rex for the big one-shot. And do I go with Echo to dispel buffs, or do I go with Arc Trooper here? Nah, my Zori team's no good. No. My Zori team's no good. Yeah, we're out of juice. We're out of juice, guys. See, here's my thing. Yes, I'll bet he can. I'll bet C can work on Glat. Yeah, I bet he can. Oh, you call Jedi Master Luke's special ability for the call is the coining? I've never heard that before. That's new on me. Can Gas beat Balin? I don't know, but I gotta beat Ahsoka, or it doesn't matter. I think that... I mean, I can clear buffs all day, but they're just gonna get them right back. So I think I can go with this. I don't see any way this works. We can get our speed up. This adds protection to gas. Well, I already used Rolo too, so that's gone. Hey, I didn't. That wasn't even Rolo. I didn't even have the Rolo crown with Bo-Katan there. All right, chat. All right, chat's not being nice now. Chat's being mean. Chat hurts my feelings. I'm gonna start raging at nothing again. Watch out. I think I'm gonna go with this for the extra protection on gas. That's got more protection though, but less protection. I thought I put Rolo. I did have Rolo on? All right, by the way, I have no real plans for this to work, by the way. I would never, parentheses, deliver their feelings. Ethan is here, one of our Mod Squad members, boys and girls. We love the Mod Squad! They tried to hire me as a backup dancer for something I don't remember, but I said, no, I got a family, I take care of stuff, I got a stream, I can't be a backup dancer for you. I know you can see it. Oh, you weren't being mean. No, I mean, there's no meanness going on. We love all of our members here at Nooch2Gud Studios. We just released a members-only video today. Membership available for as low as $1.99 a month, and memberships starting at $10 grant you the ability to get a roster review every single month on stream. Okay. I don't know, guys. We're going. Let's see what happens. I think I'm screwed. In fact, I'm 99% sure that I'm screwed. But, you know, whatever. What am I supposed to do here? What do you want me to do? We have to somehow get that taunt off of her so that Rex can eliminate somebody else. But I don't think that's going to happen. Is it? Well, there we go. But we have to keep it... I don't know who to kill first. I know Sabine's going to crush me. She's going to stick a lightsaber in my stomach, and I'm not going to recover this time. But I don't want to get fractured either. I'm going. Come on, man. We're 2 turns away from Rex, but I don't think he's going to stay alive long enough. That extra protection's coming in handy right now, and now it's not. And now they both die. Maybe? Maybe we can pull something off. Still alive. Stand up, for God's sake! Come on, Rex. I gotta last another turn. Okay, I'm trying to whittle her down and then have Rex just one-shot Sabine's what I'm trying to do. That's good. I guess it does. I guess his one-shot doesn't work. I guess has chat already been telling me that whole time? Has chat already been telling me that's not going to work this whole time and I just didn't see it? Nothing. This is bad. It's bad. It's just bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So you can't aerial assault probably anybody on this team would be my guess. I can look up the ability that does that, but whatever. He made it up back in time. Let's see if we can get... I should have maybe been going after Sabine. Yeah, I probably should have been going after Sabine. Okay. Get on her. Come on. No, no, no. Over here. Come on. If I'd have gone after her first, she'd be dead. And now I'm dead. Hold on. Hold on. Got it. I need it. I need a flux capacitor. Does anybody have a flux capacitor available? With the use of a flux capacitor, I think I can go back and take out Sabine and get myself something of a chance here, but I need... Raise your hand in chat if you have a flux capacitor and a DeLorean with some plutonium. I need 1.21 gigawatts. That's all. I just need a DeLorean, a flux capacitor, and plutonium with 1.21 gigawatts. And we can go back and I can take care of Sabine first. I think we're done. I think what I should try to do at this point is, talk to Doc? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can... I don't even know if I have enough juice to take this out, honestly. I don't think I have enough juice to take this out. CLS, Imperial Troopers, I already used the Vadercron. Maybe a Keller and Beck team, and I could put Starkiller out there. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. I'm pretty sure I could CLS this. I think I could Starkiller any of this stuff. No Zalbar Omicron. Do I have a leader for Han and Chewie? I have Padme. No, you can't Starkiller the Ahsoka. Ahsoka's not going down. Ahsoka is a brick wall now. Ahsoka is a wall that will not move. Hey, YouTube, 81 likes on there. Let's pop some more likes. Get it up to 100. A fake unit of power? No, 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 no. Come on, man. Don't fake unit of power us. It's gigawatts. Peel a double cheeseburger apart between the beef patties, put a McChicken in. Oh dear God, that's awful. You are way behind, Attic. You are way behind. You've missed a lot of action at this point. What I'm trying. All right, let's take a look here. Let's look up some counters. Let's look up some counters. All right. Dash, Sana, and Hondo. That's a weird one, but it is one. Dash, Han, and Chewie. Okay, I can go with that. Or CLS, 2PO, and 3PO. I can go with that. I am out of almost all these teams. Starkiller, of course. Okay, now. Hang on, I'm gonna write all this down. Okay, now, new, and let's look at Grievous. I don't have, without Wampa, I don't really know what I'm doing there. Okay, Grievous with Stap and B1. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. I have this. Kept that for offense. It's not a very good team. I don't have the Omicron, so I don't know about that one. But it might be the only option I've got, because I don't see many of these teams available. I do have Night Sisters. Talisman Marin Zombie. I like that idea. All right. Next. Beck Cam Plo. Nope. CLS. Radis. Again, my Radis is incomplete. That's on defense. I need to get my Maldalorians up. I don't have them yet. Starkiller 2. Okay. Everything else is used or on defense. Ooh, look at that. That's... Let me look at something there. I don't like... Well, I do have that team, actually. But it was better, actually, with just these two. Okay. Now we've got the Peridia Pals. Starkiller. Well, actually, Padme, Ahsoka, and GK. I like that idea. That leaves me Starkiller for somebody else. I can do that too. Okay, I'm getting some ideas here. Getting some ideas. And then the last one, Qui-Gon. I would think Starkiller kills that, right? With Imperial or whatever it is, Rail Guard, whatever. What's that thing called? Jedi Temple Guard. It was Anakin and Jedi Temple Guard. Anakin. Not a lot of this out there yet. Starkiller. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Like and subscribe, everybody. 91 likes on YouTube is not enough to make Mrs. Nooch happy. So, we are going to go with Dash, Han, and Chewie. Night Sisters. CLS, Chewie, and Chupio. Padme. Ahsoka and GK. No, that's here. Padme, Ahsoka, GK. And the bottom, Starkiller. That's what we're going with. Let's just go from the top down. Let's go from the top down. It's Talisman, Marin, and Zombie. It's a little weird, but that was what was shown there. Now, why would this be better than DACA? For the revives and the basics, I guess? I don't know exactly. I don't have any more Night Sister crons. I kind of want to save that. I kind of might need to use it. I'm not that worried about getting Starkiller against... And this is my only... The rest are gonna be... Wait a minute. Yeah, no, this is right. The rest are gonna be light side teams, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. We're gonna use our bigger cron for the dark side here. And what does it do again? Whenever they start to release 2 buffs, can be dispelled, they gain 5% offense stacking. So the way it's gonna work is we're gonna get some plague out there. Grievous is gonna kill us, but we're gonna revive with basics? I don't know. This doesn't look like... It doesn't look like the looks of this. But that's what the thing said. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know. I'm going. I'm gonna trust the website. I don't know. Alright, zombies already down once. Let's get some... That's a lot of, it's a lot of plague. Here's a lot more. Stap is dispelling everything, getting 100% health down. Grievous just dispel... Oh, oh! That was a lot of action in a very small amount of time. B1 went down with all of the plague, and then all my Night Sisters went down. Okay. We stun him? Yes. Now he's go all in on Stap, and I'm worried that Grievous is going to kill everybody here, though. All in on Stap. That's what I was worried about. All in on Stap. Now, if I keep doing basics... Is there any chance? No. Alright. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. I don't know how that really works. I can clean this up with a lot of stuff. We'll clean that up last with whatever's sitting around. That's kind of what I was looking at it wondering... I don't know. Maybe was there a... I don't know. Okay. Here we're going to use Dash, Han, and Chewie. This one I feel better about. Even without the Omicron, which isn't really that big of a deal with a team like this, because the Omicron is just about starting with whatchamajigger. Gaining speed up. Gaining speed up. Starting with turn meter. Be alright. I'm gonna start with turn meter. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna hit dash because he's got to get out. Do this. Well, I guess we're on Hondo. No, we're not. Is that how that works? Now we're just gonna do basics on Hondo, right? Keep stunning him. Do this. Alright, we got him. Alright, good. I don't think there was an OP Night Sister Cron last time around. I don't think that existed. I could be wrong, but the Night Sister Crons are this time. Alright, against Keller and Beck, this is going to be CLS, Chewbacca, and Chupio. I mean, 3PO and Chupio. And we'll use the... We go speed up. Hellsteel, potency, crit damage, protection, offense, defense. Let's go with this for here so that I can... the Padme will be better with the defense. In this one, we want to... I don't know who we want to get rid of. I guess we're getting rid of Cam first. There we go. We'll save the best for last.
My goodness, your skills are quite...
That didn't go very well. Okay, he's out. Blind. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him, blind. Hit him. Hit him. Just keep going.
We're certainly lucky that you're on our side.
Okay, I think he just did a little revive action or whatever. Isn't he? He's either revive or he gets down to 1% and then recovers everything he's got. It's annoying.
My goodness,
That's gonna hurt. Yep. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get this back wall clear, guys. Okay, this is gonna be Padme, Ahsoka, and General Skywalker. Go with this offense, 78% defense and gaining speed up. Then we'll go take a look at the... I'm not gonna get to the fleets. I was like, let's go take a look at the fleets. No. No. See, now he's going second easy option, just taking my top wall off, and then he's probably gonna have some options to win this. We want to get rid of you first. Do this. And now we just get rid of you. Not quite, huh? If Padme gets a... Oh, you're gone. Nope. There you go. All right. There we go. And one more to go. Padme taking care of business. She got it. All right. There we go. Easy peasy. And our last one here. Well, I gotta clear Grievous. But this is Starkiller. And I no longer have my Palpatine Cron. Where the heck is Mara Jade? She's way down there. Stacking offense looks good to me. Reducing cooldowns also looks good to me, but I like stacking offense. Hellsteel offense, potency, defense. No. No. Protection, defense, crit chance, potency. That's whatever. Okay, let's go. Then we'll see if I could... I don't think I have anything for Balin's Skull. I don't like where that started.
It's raid, baby.
We got raided again? Who's raiding us now?
It's
Calvin
raid,
Awesome!
baby.
Everybody's raiding us tonight. We're getting
It's
raided
raid.
like crazy. Hello, Calvin's folks. How you doing? Good to see you. Much like it's good to see. Come on, don't die. That's a little overkill right there. He's dead. Good to see you, much like it's good to see Conja Club. All right, I think we're good here. We're gonna drop a Star Destroyer on one guy. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna get to. We're gonna take him out, but yeah, he's dead. All right, good enough. Damn it, kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing. I don't know. I mean, I looked up the counter directly on swgoh.gg, and it was Talzin, Marin, and Zombie, which I found strange. But it killed everybody except for Graves. We're gonna do this here. This was an option to use against him in general, but I don't have Zetas and stuff here, so I guess I do have his Omicron. Okay. I don't have Zetas on these two, but I'm not that worried about it. Do this. Should be able to finish off Grievous here. I would call today pretty successful. Stun him. He's gonna relieve the stun. Get those debuffs. He's gonna cleanse everything. I want to do my revive. Yeah, it's over. There you go. Okay, so we cleared 2 plus 60%, 2 6/10, 2 3/5. I don't think I got anything for this. I guess I can look it up, see if there's anything like sneaky, like Keller and Beck maybe. Let's look. Let's take a look. It's just a normal team, right? Yeah. No go lead. Now the cool thing is I got Balin's Skull with that Marin Crown on defense. I'm curious to see if that causes him any problems. Nope, 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 nope. We are out, we are out. We don't have any of these teams. Nope, nope, nope. Used them all. Used them all. Still looking. Nope. Nope. These teams have all been used. Looking for something creative here. Did I take Qui-Gon off defense? I do have Qui-Gon. That's, what is that, a 15%? All right, guys, you know what it's time for? It's time to spam some buttons. We're just gonna throw stuff out there and see what happens. We'll start with Qui-Gon. What we used to call this in my guild Zerg. We're gonna Zerg this. Anybody else's guild call that in like Territory Wars? And you just everybody go. Whatever you got, just go. Zerg it. Was that just my guild or does everybody use that? Thanks for the 100 likes on YouTube, guys. Did Calvin rate on YouTube too? All right, we're gonna Zerg this. We're gonna start with Qui-Gon and Anakin, and I'm gonna use Cam with Keller and Beck. I don't have a lot of great options. You could do this and this maybe? Does this gonna work? Oh, I don't have that crown anymore. I used it somewhere. It's not gonna work then. Echo? It's gotta be Galactic Republic Jedi. Shock T. Yeah, Zerg like in Toy Story 2. That's what you Zerg it. You just launch everything you've got. You launch at it. Zerg. All right, let's see what happens here. I do not have good feelings about this, by the way, but we're gonna see what happens. You gotta save the AoE. Cleanse, stealth. Oh, come on, I could have used that offense up. Well, they do not. Okay, okay. Oh, God dang it. No, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I gotta get back to Anakin, and I don't think it matters. No, we almost got Shin Hati out there. Do I keep her in the yellow? Do I keep her in the yellow? I don't think so. All right, let's try Keller and Beck. I don't think I have anything that's gonna work here, by the way. And what am I gonna use with him? Yoda? Yoda? Maybe I should have burned his AoE is what you're saying? Ooh, I don't have any buffs to spread. That's not good. This is going to be a flat 0 at best. I think this is probably closer to a negative than a 0. I don't get to cleanse with that? I don't get to cleanse? I was closer with Qui-Gon. Can I somehow keep him alive for a insta kill? I don't know. I can't insta kill. I can't insta kill these guys. Actually, no, you can't insta kill. Never mind. There will be no insta kills. I don't even think marked is gonna help. It doesn't matter. Alright, we got nothing. We got nothing. I can't revive. Probably should have targeted her. She's more fluffy. I think we're gonna wrap it up. I mean, we're just throwing now, so we're just zerging. We're zerging. Kaden's gonna taunt in a second here. So far, so good. Look at all that damage. Yeah, we're going right through this like a hot knife through Phoenix butter. Yeah, that's I'm out. Anybody see some? All right. All right. Well, okay. Hey, Christian Williams, work lurking. Always love the content. You helped me progress so much, and I started playing a year and a half ago. Can't always come here. I appreciate that, Christian. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have helped you. That's just, it makes my heart warm. Makes me like I'm doing something right when somebody says I've helped them. So thank you very much. You guys are gonna wrap it up. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm not making any progress. We're gonna have to hope that we hold. I don't know. He's got to do some work here. He's got to do some work, so we'll see what he gets through here with our roster. I'm curious about this scavenger. I'm trying to find out the right spot for the scavenger ray in 3v3. 5v5, scavenger ray goes on the ray team. 3v3, I don't think it does. I want to try it here to see what happens. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but she's going to do a lot of damage if she gets turns. So we will see what happens with scavenger ray. Calvin learned Kellerbeck, Jocasta, and Temple beat a solo SLKR. That's a pretty good learning. Cool. All right, let's go find some folks out here that I can raid now that we got all these extra viewers out here. Trevor Boy Gaming is about to get smoked. We're gonna go get a bunch of people into Trevor Boy Gaming stream. He's gonna have a lot of people. He timed this very well. And let's raid over here. Somebody's gotta be playing Galaxy Heroes. Raitor, he's not English. Let's go raid. We're gonna raid triple Trevor Boy Gaming raid. Triple Trevor Boy Gaming raid on YouTube twice and on Twitch once. Guys, I appreciate all you coming on board today. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. And of course, always remember, Nooch2Gud.